Perfect. That's good. I appreciate your honesty there. Sound familiar to the rest of you? Right? It's like we might actually get what we want. Oh shit. Right? Like, oh shit. Now there's a lot more for me to lose.
Hmm.
That's what makes this practice so sacred, because we have to simultaneously figure out how to turn up in our body the owning of that desire, right? Because somebody says yes, and there's a part of you behind the resentment that wants and loves and gets and might even be touched by their yes, or might even be inspired by their yes. So we have to simultaneously turn that up while simultaneously releasing the attachment to it. That's not easy. That's not easy to turn up the desire in your body. Let yourself feel your want for it, and also allow the grabbing for it, the grasping at it, the hooking of it. That's a lifetime practice. But nothing changes until we become aware, until we can kind of like what we just did with, you know, you can start to see this stuff. So yes, great. It's good that you can see what's underneath it. And that's actually the place for you to own I would even argue for you specifically, that's what the world wants from you, which is to front your tenderness. That makes sense? So you front with your tenderness, but also recognize that this human may have. And that is fucking powerful practice, for you to stand in front of a partner or woman and say, fuck, I want you. You're so beautiful. Like, the idea of just a kiss from you makes me want to weep. And to say that without her feeling you grabbing at her, can you feel that? Yeah. And 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 we got to be super compassionate with ourselves, right? Super compassionate. Women especially have a hard time with this stuff, right? So they're so trained not to reveal that part of themselves, and yet it's so beautiful, right?